What's up, Raiders? And if for some reason you thought that the Arc Raiders team Embark was gonna quit cooking with this game for any reason, you are dead wrong. Basically, within 2 weeks of the game dropping and within a couple of hours from the recording of this video, we're going to see the first major content update for this, basically giving us a new objective to essentially as a community work towards, and then basically unlock a new map plus a whole bunch of new shit being added and everything like that. Let's go ahead and just dive right into the information. So this was a blog post from yesterday. Basically what this says, and by the way, this means that this is happening on the 13th of November. So let's go, dude. So it's the Frontier Expanse. Essentially what this is the Northline update. I'm not going to show the clip, but it's actually pretty cool. Basically the idea is that the community, basically everybody in Speranza, all the raiders are going to work together now on a community project to essentially get the underground built to get us access to the new area, which is of course basically Stellamontis, which we've all been sort of seeing on the map, but it's, you know, being saying like to come and everything like that. So first of all, let me just say I'm a huge fan of stuff like this, like especially in extraction shooters where generally speaking you are pitted against your fellow man. Creating an objective that we essentially all work together and do is dope as shit. This is the community unlock event, so basically you will be contributing basic materials, okay, so metal parts, fabric, chemicals, rubber parts and plastic parts, and you'll actually be receiving rewards for that. You'll be receiving merits, which you can essentially use as an event currency in the next phase. So phase one is this breaking new ground phase where we essentially, you know, basically submit all these materials. With the amount of people that are playing the game right now, I think phase one is probably going to go quick. It'll be interesting to see just how quick, but and also of course, I mean, they might make it like super big in anticipation of the amount of people that play the game right now. So I mean, there's that. But yeah, this is gonna be cool to see just how quickly we as a community can, you know, knock that down. And then once that's done, the restoration of the tunnels, everything is done, and we unlock Stellamontis, you're going to get phase 2, which is staking our claim, which will have a new progression track with stuff that you can unlock and everything like that, which you can use the merits for, of course. And then also there's going to be new quests and everything like that, which will expect you to go into Stellamontis. Now, what is Stellamontis? It's basically a deep underground facility that's carved into the mountains, and you will essentially be going in here and trying to just find a whole bunch of new stuff, new rare resources, gameplay items, meaning gear and stuff like that, and so on. And of course, new arc. So we also confirmed are getting 2 new archetypes. Basically matriarch is supposed to be like making the queen look like a pushover. so there's that. And then the shredder arc I think is more like a one-on-one like fight arc, which is supposed to be super deadly, like up close and personal, hence the name shredder. There's also new weapon and gameplay items. So they mention a new legendary weapon, 3 new mines, and 2 new grenades. And we actually know the detail behind that because this was either leaked or fucking farmed or something like that, but the information is already out. So the legendary weapon is called the Aphelion rifle, and then the 2 new grenades are the Trailblazer grenade and the Seeker grenade. Trailblazer sounds kind of cool, but I'm really into the Seeker. If that's a fucking grenade that you throw and it essentially travels and looks for a target, then that is going to be some interesting developments right there. And then last but not least, we also still get 3 new mines as well, which is a pulse mine, a deadline mine, and a gas mine. So I mean, these are all just the names. I don't know if anybody's actually seen them in action or anything like that, but yeah. And then it's also mentioning that the Northline is just the beginning of the post-launch content. The next update called Snap, which basically I suppose arrives at the beginning of December, or maybe like the second week of December, introduces the Flickering Flames event, a new snowfall map condition where you'll basically have the maps that we've been playing so far, but instead of, you know, like having night mode, you'll have snowfall mode, which is dope as shit, and the awaited expedition project raider reset, where we will actually be able to go on an expedition. So that's pretty much it. Dude, super excited for this. Like I said, to have something as, I would say, meaty and substantial as this, and also just fun as this within 2 weeks of the game launching is a really good sign. We over here at the channel love this game, and I think it's a good time as well for me to also mention that of course I do stream this game as well. So not only do I make guide-based content and stuff like that for Arc Raiders, but I do stream it as well. I'm over at Twitch at The Full Measure Live. Basically I stream Tuesdays through Thursdays, starting at about 6:30 Central European time. That is my time slot, my time zone. and going until like 11 late or something like that. And I mean, I tend to roll solo, but I help the community out with stuff. If you need things, if I've got like schematics, anything like that, then we hook up and basically help people like complete quests and stuff like that. Thursdays we usually do a community event where I run with, you know, members in the audience and stuff like that. So if that sounds like fun, or you just want to hang out with other people that really love this game, then go ahead and come check me out on Twitch. It'll be lovely to have you. But that's it for me for the video. Super excited. Basically, as of the publishing of this video, I think literally the patch goes live in like an hour, so it's dope as hell. Super awesome. Thanks for all the support. Keep your eyes on the channel for more content like this and guide-based content, everything. If it's something that you enjoy, go ahead and throw me a sub, and I'll see you next video. Fucking cheers.